Check, check. Check, check. Raven, what's good, man, brother? Just picked up the guitar, getting ready to, well, I think I'm gonna warm up first. Pam, what's good? I just got on, so I think the plan right now is going to be jam a little bit and then work into potentially starting a new song. So that's the goal. But I need to warm the hands up. So I'm thinking about playing our song from yesterday. I'm thinking about doing that. Yeah. LS, what's good? I changed from MIDI. Oh, what's up, MIDI? Bro, this riff just hurts. Dude, that's gonna be so sick. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is like make it a continuation. Oh shoot, I need to scoot that over. Also, I need to change it. Let me catch up on these and then go to multi-stream. Anyways, I'm going to some punk show in Germantown today, so I'm hyped. Oh, that's sick, dude. Who's playing? I feel like if it's a local punk venue, I might actually know some of the people going or some of the people putting it on. Do a pinch on the solo. I know I started the solo late there though. That was totally my fault. All right. Let me switch this over. Multi-stream, Twitch, YouTube. Good to go. The only thing I don't like about with Streamlabs, if you put it on multi-stream, sometimes you miss some of the actual stuff that pops up. It's still good either way. I know I'm still working on exactly what I want to do for the solo. I'm probably just gonna work on that on my own time. Speaking of which, get rid of that time signature. I don't even know what that is. Oh, that's the... Gotcha. That's from my YouTube short. I can actually delete that. That is a song that I want to potentially work on, though. That is a song that I potentially want to work on. Some other bands. Forgot their names. Hell yeah, that's sick. That sounds fun. Maybe I should go. It's not that far. The bass needs to keep going there. So maybe I could even get the bass recorded to it real quick. But I kind of know what I want the drums to sound like there. So actually, let me tap some of the drums in real quick. I do want to make it halftime though, so maybe I'll change the time signature. I don't know. Let's see if we can just get it in halftime. There we go. Now let's see if we can get something for that. Let's go half-timed. There we go. Now let's find a halftime for that. It might actually just end up like I'm using a cheaper mixer. The Akai MK3. Okay. The MK3 is what I'm using as well. And that's mainly because I don't need it for anything. How's that supposed to happen? Banana Eater over on Twitch. What's up, man? A 20 BPM thrash metal song that sounds like it's 240. I mean, if you quadruple timed it, it'd still only be 2468. Wouldn't be much. So then you'd have to like octa timing. to get that 160. After this, you make a beat like 4 Raws or Phantom by Ease D Kid. So you might be a little confused. So we're making like punk and metal music. You know what I'm saying? So we're not actually making beats. We might have to halftime this though. Half of 180 is 90. So let's do 90. Oh, no wonder it was being so weird. The fucking tempo was set all crazy. Okay, so if we go from that into something fast, I can see that happening. Let me grab this. All right, let me grab this because right now we're technically like creating a new song. So and I feel like everything we have like that. Yeah, we're gonna have to go to 90 to get the feel that we want, which means that we'll have to just re-record this last part here, so that that ringing out there will have to be re-recorded, which is fine. Should probably do that anyways. Yeah, so I'm basically making some thrash style stuff, man. Right now, the way that the intro to what we've been writing, it just sort of like bled into a whole song, and the way that that whole song is now ending, I have an idea for how to bring it into a whole nother song. So my idea here is to basically just create a 4 song. It would mainly be 3 songs, and intro is the one. So, but 4 song EP that is based around every song sort of just goes right into the next, sort of, you know, bleeds right into the next. So, you know, sort of like with that concept feel to it, but with no real concept besides end the song and make it go into the next one really, really well. With that said, though, let's go ahead and try this. So we're just gonna try and see what we can do here. So we need to get rid of this. We need to completely erase all the ideas that we had, because nothing is going to work. Well, except for that could still work. We can technically keep that last hit there. But with everything else is going to be half timed. So we're at 180 BPM. So in order to get this to sound right and find the instrumentals for the drums that we need properly, it needs to be to 90. So we're at 90 BPM now. So let's find the drums for this. So we're going to set this to 90. And once we get this set up, everything else should be smooth sailing. It'll just be creative ideas from there. 2, 3, 4. go. And it'll give us something more interesting there. It's hitting that rim that I hate so much. Yeah, this'll be perfect. I'm gonna change that to center hit. And by the way, anybody who uses this and doesn't know, this is a lifesaver. So basically, if you have a snare hit or something stupid that is sounding really stupid, you can actually just drag it down in Easy Drummer, hit your tab to open up the playing drums, and watch. It'll go from this rim hit. Right click whichever one you're trying to change. Hear that stupid? Now let's go center. Alright, so now it's already sounding much better. So that's what we're going to use coming out. Now, I'm actually going to create a whole nother session for this by the time it's done. By the time it's all, said and done, once everybody sees the vision. I think it needs to go here. I don't know if that's too far, but for now we're fine. So let's record the bass, record that ending guitar, and then start moving. Then we could create a new session and everything. For now, let's get the bass. So unplug the guitar. Let's get our bass. Catch up on some questions here. I'm gonna do YouTube backbone work for my channel. I'll catch you sometime. All right, my brother. Good to see you, Mitty. Oh yeah, before you go, what made you change it to LS Crew Official? You in a gang now or something? All right, got the gravity pick that we opened up yesterday. Brand new gravity pick for the bass. Let's record that line. So beautiful. So now I'm thinking we record that open strum guitar there, record the guitar that's going to be sort of overlapping that, and then we can go about it however we want. So right now I'm just gonna cook. You know what I mean? Let me cook. Do you have Easy Bass? Yeah, I do, but like I never use it. Dude, not gonna lie, I want to get some more picks. The one I use right now, got off a friend of mine, and it's made out of deer bone. That's pretty sick. Yeah, I use the main two picks that I use for guitar. When I first started playing guitar, I always liked the flimsy picks, but that was just because I was always playing more punk, that type of stuff, just power chords. You know, that type of stuff. And of course, it's fun. It's great. But once you start getting to that point of like really needing some precision and stuff, um, this I really like. I really love the John Petrucci picks. They are great picks. It's basically just, it's like a Jazz 3, but a little bit bigger. But my favorite are the black Jazz 3s. These are fantastic. These are some of my favorites. And I go in between, you know, between the two. But as far as, you know, guitar goes, I really have not found anything that I like more than those two picks. And at this point, even if I did, I've used those for so long, it's just like what I'm used to. All right, so let's make sure guitar's tuned up, hit our open chords, and then do our melodic guitar behind it. Diaz. Yeah, so easy bass. I have easy bass, like I said, but I don't use it. You know, I feel like since the AI is getting so much better, they need to like incorporate that in easy bass, because I'll tell you something, when I go out of town for work, I like to bring a laptop and my camera, and I still will stream for you guys. The problem is then I also have to bring a bass. And when I have to bring my bass out of town into a hotel room, that's just one extra thing that could potentially get stolen. And I'm not trying to get my stuff stolen. So I still bring it though, and you know, it is what it is. But I'll say this. If Easy Bass has the option to play a guitar riff and then convert that into a bass riff. Now, out loud saying it sounds like the greatest thing ever. Oh my God, I can pick the bass tone, have the best bass tones ever. It'll just do it for me. Now, hold your horses, because it's not just that easy, and it's not that great, at least the last time I used it. So when they update that and they fix that whole thing and make it just way easier to use, way better to just record, double check it, sounds pretty good, looks good, and then just boom, done for a demo. I mean, I'll use it all day long, because it's a lot easier, and you can get so many good sounds from it too. You can also, if you would prefer that, you know, your bass tone's not hitting, you can find a bass tone in Easy Bass, record it with your bass, and then just have it transpose it to that. Again, the problem lies with another thing, like I just said. So, you know, it's a little frustrating. Actually, it's very frustrating. So let's do that open chord there for these. We're going to have these ring out for as long as we can. All right, well, they died out pretty early. Maybe something we can fix later on, but... All right, that should be long enough. I'm hoping, at least. I need them to go to like about right there. So like if they died out where they're dying right here, if they did that same thing but right here, It'd be pretty perfect, but it's not even really going to matter, dude, because guess what? We're going to be kicking in those other guitars over top of it. So now let me show you exactly what this should sound like. See, they die out really fast. Maybe I'll turn the input up. And have them be able to ring out longer, because they're really not going that long. So I'm actually gonna delete those. AC, what's up, brother? Dope. What's good, man? How's it going? Well, I'll tell you what, Raven, if you can just pick your guitar up and play at least like an hour a day, you'll be doing more than most people are. And obviously, I know with you doing all your martial arts stuff, believe me, I know between your classes and with helping out, I know that you're doing a lot, so I get it. But even if you like, I mean, you're still young, dude. Like, you're 19 years old, 18, whatever. You can very easily find that energy within you, you know, that hunger. Like, I'll be honest with you, until the band Narc kind of like broke up, I had that hunger until I was like 27, and I still do. The difference is now I've like solidified my own channel and everything else, and as far as the band stuff goes, it would have to be a good opportunity for me to start a band or to do a band again with the right people. So for you, I feel like, you know, just get out there and oh yeah, that's right. Just get out there, man, and just do it. Honestly, just get decent at playing some power chords, learn your fretboard a little bit, and then just go do it, man. As simple as that. But that's what I'm saying, like, just freaking do it. Let me see if because the input on this is turned up a little more, if when I think it is. Let me see. I don't know if that's even why it's doing it, but yesterday I think I recorded the open things right here, so I think yeah, it's because the input's turned up. See, that stuff right there, like most people would go, man, why is it not doing the thing I want it to do? And I'll tell you right now, let me show you guys another example of this, okay? This is, so you can even see where the signal pretty much dies out, okay? So I'm going to show you guys something. Just for another example, we're going to record that same thing, but you see that our input knob is literally how much of the input gain we're letting through to our plugin from our pickups, our guitar, okay? So how much gain coming through or signal coming through, that's how much we're turning up. That is what we're turning up. That is the signal path that we are letting through. So right now I have it at plus 2 dB, which is a little bit higher, but these are passive pickups and they're slightly slow. So that's why I have it turned up a little bit. Anyways, let's turn these up another 2 dB and see how much more we get coming through there. And that might be what we end up doing. Then we can turn them back down because we don't need the signal that high. It's just for that just recording that. So check this out. you can already see that it lasted about 2 seconds longer than our other one previous. So you can still see a little bit more gain here coming through. It's going to show more obviously here doing this. So you guys can see how much more we actually got at. See these little dots here? Those little tiny dots are the signal dying down. They should be big like this. Okay? But you can see we have a little bit more while turning that up. So I'm almost curious if we do 2 more dB of it, if we will end up getting exactly what we need. If not, we'll turn it back down to 4 and we'll just be satisfied with that. Okay? Because this is an important part of the song. This is literally going from the end of a song and capturing the listener. So I think that this is important to take our time on. And this is a lot of input gain. This is a lot. Okay, we're up by 4 dB now compared to where we were originally. And that's a lot of dBs to be up for no reason. So our signal is pretty hot, and let's try it. Let's try it out. Let's see how long it lasts now. Yes, definitely a lot hotter. Something to also be considered about, to consider is your gate, but our gate's not really cutting out. It's a very good gate that they have in here. But let's double check that now. Let's see where that is and see if that's what we want. I think it is, personally. Okay, so this is the one from turning it up. So that's 4 dB, and this is... Oh yeah, you can see the signal breaks here. It's still continuous here. Even if we were to put these up here, I guarantee you it'd be... Don't let your dreams be dreams. Damn right. So we're letting those die out. Let's get one more nice and hot like this. And let's throw it up there. Let's go for it, man. Something I did want to do was I wanted it to be like sort of spacey. Like maybe even add like some type of delay on it to make it kind of like echo like behind. So like we create a bus track of that and then have it real low, kind of like doing some weird stuff in the back. Anyways, let's go ahead and record that real quick, and then we can move on our way. Let's go ahead, let's create an extra track real quick to have here. Actually, we already have that. We already have extra tracks, so technically we don't need to do that. Just bring those here, mute. Those are just some sitting tracks, and this can also go all the way down there. Cool, cool, cool. And then we'll get into the fun part right after this. Beautiful. This might be the longest that I've let a note ring out in any song I've ever written. And I mean, AC and the two longest people watching right now, AC and Pam, you guys have been watching the channel for over a year now. So you guys know that this is probably the longest that I've ever let a note ring out. We've done a few, but never like this. So let's hear what this sounds like. Let's use this guitar. And this won't be officially what it sounds like, but it'll be damn close. It'll be close enough, okay? We could even do that, like, we could exaggerate that. Like, we could keep that going for a while, really make it build up. There's a lot of things we could do with this, honestly. For now, though, I think I want to make the bass do the... and just keep the whole time. Yeah, exactly. Especially if you're into the punk stuff, Raven. I just saw a Dope's thing about covering Ramones songs. That's honestly perfect. Because Ramones songs, like, I could probably just figure that out by ear right now, honestly. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Boom, just figured out Blitzkrieg Bop right there. That's the whole song. All right. But it's not even, the thing is like learning your fretboard is important, but it's almost like nowadays, because there's so many guitarists, because there's so many people that are just so good that have found that they love guitar, because you can see so many people doing stuff, I would argue that obviously your fretboard's important, but getting that right hand or whatever hand you strum with, which I'm pretty sure is right, is one of the most important, especially when you're playing metal. It's so important. Like, but I'll also be honest with you. There's a lot of people these days that like bands like fucking Polyphia and bands like that. And there's literally, I watched this one guy on Instagram. He started playing guitar, and the whole reason he wanted to learn to play guitar was so that he could learn the Polyphia Playing God song. Now, if that's your first song that you're going for to learn on guitar, you're overcoming so fucking many obstacles that there are so many beginners, intermediate people have not even tried to learn yet. So it's almost like when you see the really good players that are shredding, you know, and they're doing all their fast stuff, you can go, how the fuck can I even do that? They always tell you, play faster than what you actually are comfortable with. It's going to be sloppy. It's going to sound like shit. And you're going to look at it and go, wow, I'll never be able to do that. Play it faster, then break it down. Go, oh yeah, this is the pattern. Work that pattern in, then go faster again. Work the pattern in, then go faster. I'm telling you, that is the best way. That's like some of the best advice, especially for shredding or working up speed, that I've ever done for myself. Like, honestly. That is the best thing to do. All right, so we have this part that kicks in. I do want the bass there, so I don't know if I want it like this though. Let's play along with it. Let's see. We could do something like that where it like just slowly inclines to a like a two-step riff. Sort of like Judiciary's song that they have. What type of guitar do you have? Do you have electric or acoustic? Yeah, I just have to get a new chord for my guitar. Oh, well, chord. Sorry, I was thinking string for some reason. For my guitar because my cat decided to chew mine. You know, honestly, man, because I know you're going to have to show me your rig, your setup. Because I like you, because I know you're a good dude, and also you live by me, and I know where you do martial arts. Just kidding, you'd probably kick my ass. Like, dude, I have a rig that I could set you up with, like a cabinet, an amp head, most likely that Randall up there. Like I could genuinely hook you up at least until you get some money to get your own stuff. But I could hook you up with a nice guitar rig. I also have a practice amp in the basement that my brother left here. It's a ripoff of a Marshall. It's called Park or something, but it looks just like a Marshall, and it would be an okay pedal platform, and it works decently. Actually, that reminds me, I gotta put that in my notes, you guys, because that's actually something that I have been wanting to do for the YouTube channel. So I have this idea. Basically, it'll be like 3 different ideas. I'll take my Marshall amp versus the rip-off Marshall amp in the basement. I'll find a way, if it has, I don't think it does, effects loop, and figure out how I can basically make them as fair as possible. If there is an effects loop, I'm pretty sure I could like work away with the cab. Anyway, so, but it's a ripoff of a Marshall, and it would be good pedal platform. So especially with the stuff you're trying to play, I have that amp, and then I could let you borrow 1 or 2 pedals. And you could be on your way jamming. Nah, man. Dude, do you see the stuff behind me? You see the stuff behind me? I literally have more stuff than I play with. I still have drums, fucking 4 pairs of cymbals, snares, 3 other cabs. I have 3 other cabs in this that like never get used anymore. Well, actually 2. I sold the one. I think 2. 1 shitty, 2 nice ones. One's a Randall, one's a Mesa, and the other one's one of those Marshall MGs. But that's besides the point. I have so much other shit. The least I could do is help somebody local to me. with some cool stuff. Like, that's the type of stuff I love to do, man. So, yeah. That's the reason I'm trying to get this channel up. I'm already trying to do a pedal giveaway from my own money once I hit 5,000 subscribers. By the way, tap that bell, you guys. I'm doing a pedal giveaway. I got a pedal back here and some strings and some picks and stuff that I'm going to be doing a giveaway with once we hit 5,000 subscribers. We'll be doing it live, but weekly. I'll be changing who it is if you don't get back to me. So that is something you'll have to keep up with. Besides the point, though, I'm already trying to do fucking giveaways. So I love doing that type of stuff, man. It's the least I could do. It's honestly not that big of a deal. Okay, so on the drums there, we need a bam, 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 and then we'll probably do like a big build up. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so we can add that in there. Let's do a kick. Either add me on Instagram or TikTok or whatever, Raven, and I'll give you my number, or join the Discord, and I'll talk to you there, and we can figure out getting you like a cool rig set up. So let's make this. Dun, dun, dun. And then maybe going way faster. Let's delete that. Delete that. Left. Let's have our left symbol. And then make it be like dun dun, you know, with the kick. So it's like dun dun dun. There we go. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Fake Marshall. The park. Boom. Yeah, I'll actually show you guys what it is. I think it might actually be Marshall's, like, you know, their line of like cheaper amps. Look at this. They're literally a British company. I didn't know this. Hold on. Let's type in solid state. Solid state combo. Yeah, it's like one of these. I think it's actually bigger than this one though. I think it's a... Yeah, this is a 1x10. I think the one in the basement is a 1x12. But it's basically one of these, but a little bit bigger. And I believe it actually has more stuff on the front than this. So, but yeah, it's a combo amp like this. I could obviously then hook you up with some type of overdrive pedal, even if it's a cheap one. And that'll get you rocking. I know, I'm pretty sure you said you like Deftones and stuff like that. So you could easily get like you know, a cool rock or modern rock tone with a decent pedal on one of these things for sure. But yeah, it's something like this. It's literally nothing crazy, man. Let's see if I can actually find the one that's down there. But doesn't that look like a Marshall? Like, I want to know how they got away with this. It has to be Marshall amplification, right? Like, it has to be, like, Marshall's company. I'm actually going to look it up because there's no way. Is Park a Marshall-owned amplifier company? Park is secondary brand created by Marshall Amplification. Hey, man, you're going to get a Marshall. In the 1960s. Okay. So, you know what's cool, though? Back in the 60s, man, they did that shit a lot, it seems like. They did that stuff all the time with creating cheaper variations of stuff. They would sell guitars at Sears. They would sell all types of stuff, man. Oh, wait. The Park brand is owned by Hiwatt now. Okay, followed an acquisition. And Hiwatt's awesome. If you can find those old Hiwatt amps, they go for a good amount of money. There's been a couple times where I almost bought one, but I'm like, I don't need this. Like years ago. But yeah, so it is. That's why they look like it. That's pretty cool, though. Oh, I've never seen this. That's pretty cool.
I'm still with Tom.
That's a pretty cool looking amp right there. And that's definitely a nice tube amp, too. I want to hear it. They're just talking. Let me hear that puppy roar. Let me hear that puppy roar.
Saving up to 10% when you bundle your home and auto insurance with
but I did an
Probably
update,
got that like early
an older
Marshall
Park,
sound.
like the
Yeah, and it even has the two
That's the
cable
clean
method in
channel.
the front.
Sounds really nice.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right, that's cool. I'm gonna have to look into one of those. Those things are cool. Anyways. I'm gonna use it for a video first. Alright, so let's go into comes in there. Then we'll figure out where we want to go after that. Because we have the ending now. Cool. So let's just record a little demo version of it. Yeah, we can go crazy with it. Good enough now for, you know, a little rough demo. Let's also turn down the input. My God, we still have the input 4 dB higher than we needed it. All right. It's a Frontman 10G from Fender, because that's all I could afford. I'm still trying to do things on a budget because me and my family struggling a bit with money. You know, I do know. Believe me, I struggled literally up until I got the job that I have now, with a lot of things. But I do completely understand, man. Guitar's so awesome too, man. It's like you gotta help each other out. You know, it's just one of those weird things. think when it comes in here, we should do a little drum part. Let's pencil that in real quick. Done. So it'd be the same thing. Let's actually do something different though. Let's do a trill. Or no, that's not a trill. I think, anyways, double snare. Blah! Dun, dun. Then we can throw that up to snare. So it'll be... Let's actually try it with snare instead of kick first. So let's do here. Here. I think I'm gonna like this better. I almost want to do a dig-a-da-doo, dig-a-da-doo. You know what I mean? Let's try that. Let's try that real quick. That's gonna sound cool. Let's put it in triplet, and then let's come up with a little dig-a-da-doo. So that we need 4. Let's count. That'd be 4 straight in. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. There's our 4. And that would be 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. So we'll go that high tom there. Where are you at? There it is. There we go. Let's see if that works. I think we actually need to keep... Alright, let's keep it simple for now. I'll figure that out later. Don't want to waste all the creative juices. Down a little bit. But actually, a real drummer would do the kick with that, just softer. So that's what we're gonna do. There we go. Boom, down. And by the way, this is not gonna be done like a sludgy song. This is just a build up to get us to some like cool section here. I almost feel like we should do like a... The ideas are flowing. All right, we can get rid of that, which also means we can get rid of this and that. And what else? These can go for sure. Let's add in our reverse symbol here. Where's our reverse symbols? We don't have any? Oh my god. I'm not creating those in here. I'll grab them from another session. They're a pain in the ass to do when you have multi-tracking on with Easy Drummer, so we'll do that in a minute. Is it gonna end with just build up here? Okay, let's try that. Just a symbol right at the end. And I'm out of tune. Damn. And we're gonna have to make the tempo back to 180 right there if that's where we come in. So we can do that as well. Tuner. I'm out of tune like a mug. It's because I was doing all the guitar solos yesterday. I'll read chat here in a minute. I was trying to lock the hell in. Dude, you know what's crazy is I was I was looking at some of the stuff for building, like I don't need to build a new computer, but I'm always looking at pricing and stuff like that. And because RAM and just literally almost everything to build a PC has gone up at least a little bit. To build like a really nice computer right now with like, you know, what you used to spend maybe like on a $1,500 PC is now a $2,600 PC. Because of RAM and storage and like, oh my god. It's actually insane. But yeah, I was looking and I'm like, holy shit. I know. What's crazy is the RAM. So the 2 sticks of RAM that I have in this computer below me, when I bought it was around, I think, $120, $130. For those 2 that I have in there right now, I believe is $450. That's what these fucking AI data centers are doing right now. Not only that, but a $500 to $600 what should be graphics card is about $1,000 to $1,200. So that means like the top version, like the 5090, is after tax and stuff is like almost $4,000. That should be a $2,000 card, maxed, you know. And then the cheaper ones you can get for like 1650, 1750, you know, that are the non-NVIDIA ones. Now you're spending that much on a card that is half as good. It's insane. And because those two things have gone up, well, and what sucks is when companies see this, it's just like the housing market. People see it going up, 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 and they go, shit, I got to hurry up and buy. But then what do businesses see when you do that? Businesses see, we raised our prices and people started buying more of it. Well, let's keep raising our prices. People freak out even more. They buy even more. And then they keep spiking it up because people keep buying. In this case, it's a little different because it's more of a supply-demand type of thing, but it's also the principle behind it as well, partially because now you're going to have these companies that go, well, besides us selling out to all these AI data centers, people were still trying to build their PCs and they were still buying it. So you're probably going to see RAM when it finally goes back down, and maybe it never will. Who knows? But if it does, it'll probably be like $50 more than it used to be. Vengeance. I think I bought the 32 gigabyte. I can't remember. It's crazy. Yeah, so about $350. Best Buy selling 550, 420, 350 on some website I've never heard of. So for what I have in there now, just for fucking sticks of RAM, dude, costs that much money. That's insane. For the price of that, you could have bought yourself a used, like, you know, whatever PC and gamed with your friends and stuff. That's crazy. That's ridiculous. All right, so I want to get some creative juices flowing. So let's get some inspiration from our song that we were playing before. So this is anyone that's new that's watching right now. Let's play through what we've wrote so far. Okay, I'm going to have my guitar turned down low, but still play. Thank you, lovely, but we're making stuff. Oh, this is the guitar solo. I didn't get to shred. Okay, idea. We make the guitars that are doing this. We make them clean guitars up until this. And then they just burst in real big and loud. I think that would be a good idea. Let's do it. I mean, we can try it. You know, there's no harm in trying. I think that would sound really dope, though. Let's go ahead and save our session. Excuse me. Actually, let's do it with these tracks here. Start them out with -6. We're gonna need, you know, this is why I almost, it's whatever. Finding the perfect clean tone for this is one thing. So let's just see how one will sound. I'm gonna do Gojira. Yeah, I'll do the Gojira one. Because it does have pretty good clean tones there. And I'll just like pick one. I guess we can start here and see. Very ominous. Almost has like a black metal feel to it when you do it like that. Let's see what we can do. All right, so I'm thinking instead of it just being clean, well, first off, we'll have the clean itself needs to be a little more spacey. So right now that is mono. Let's hear something. Also, I want to cut the low end out of that. The low end is poking through like crazy. So let's actually put a high pass filter on that up to like 100. Let's do like 150. I know that's a lot, but okay. Okay, idea. So that's in the middle. Too much. So it needs to be split. So for now, we'll just trick it. We'll do a doubler. And we'll also make it more spacey with the mix knob on the reverb. And we're going to turn it down. Have it more for the background. Let's make the decay faster. I want it to be really spooky, you know? We're cooking, we're experimenting. If done right, it can be super cool. Let's record the idea, keep it silent for now, and then maybe off stream, because this might take a little bit of tweaking because it's a lot, it's a lot going on. So to get it right might take a little bit of time, and I'm not going to bore you guys to death with that. Although I know some people really love the creative side, but some people just want to see some shredding. So we're doing a little bit of both of that today. We'll get to the shredding here in just a second, all right? Little Toilet, what's up, bro? We're in the Wild West, baby. Good, the bad, and the ugly theme and go. I actually don't know that. Okay, so let's do the thing. Let's record another little demo piece for it. I like that we're getting some ideas. I'll be honest with you, as far as like making this into like a thrash thing, I don't know if any of you guys have ever listened to Warbringer, but something that Warbringer does all the time, and I love, is they add in all of these melodic aspects to their songs, which in turn really have this black metal-esque to it, but they're a lot more of like a neo thrash type of band because they keep that vibe going the whole time. Almost makes me want to go that route, but I almost think I want to find a more balanced route. Yeah. I think I'd rather go a more balanced route with it and do like sort of that, but keep it similar to what we've been doing. Because this song here that we are recording is very much crossover thrash with that hint of death metal behind it. Like the faster part of death metal, especially within the structure of the chords. So we'll blend those two together, record this. Well, actually, no, we'll blend that later. We'll record this now, and then let's go ahead and go for this. This helps me mentally organize, so that's why I always say shit out loud. We'll record this little clean section for this, and then we'll start thrashing out a little bit and figuring out a cool riff for this next song, all right? Let's do it. right, just a little demo idea there, okay? I like it. Now let's keep it muted. We use this as clean guitar. It's mono for now, but we're gonna probably do a left and a right. I don't know. I'm gonna actually probably Google some audio engineers, but for now, let's just do it like we're doing a left and a right. Okay. Now let's turn these pink. Good to go. That's all you get. That's what you get. That'll cost you $5. That'll be $5, sir. Put the fries in the bag. Get Easy Drummer up, get some drums, have some fun. Now we are gonna go back to 180 BPM right here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and mark that. I don't know, we could go faster, but for now let's keep it where it was. Actually, damn you, it won't hit 180. I've given up. something up here coming. Yeah, I'm not. You know, obviously Linkin Park is freaking legendary. But as far as like you know, I grew up Linkin Park on the radio. You know, you get sick of hearing all those songs, and you know, I think it's always the bands and the songs, like the stuff you listen to, like, and here as a kid, you're like, you know, you sort of grow out of, and you feel like, you know, it's not really what you want to listen to anymore. So for me, it's one of those bands I respect, and if the songs come on, you know, gotta sing along, but they're not really like, it's not really a band that I'm like purposefully like, ooh, when are they playing? When are they doing this? Or when are they doing that? Do they have like, isn't it just, is everybody else in the band original? It's just Chester that was replaced with that one chick, right? Unless, you know, I'm wrong. I don't know. I'm pretty sure though. Like everybody else in the band is original except for her. Hell yeah, that's sick. Dun, 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 dun. I'm trying to imagine the song in my head. Not Linkin Park, the song we're working on. Let's throw this down here. Throw this down here. Something like that, maybe. That would actually be pretty cool. Dun. So we need that intro. And we need some hi-hats. That's almost perfect, but it's almost so perfect that I'm going to have to change it. Because you can't just use the old diddly bop, you know? So let's do this. Let's double that up. Wait, no. We got to take the one back. It's got to be dun dun. Damn, so it would be this whole thing gone. Okay, so let's just get rid of this. Let's make this easy. I'll have these extra notes here for us. Penciling in MIDI is such a bitch, dude. Let me think about this. Okay, so let's try this out. Let's see if this works. Okay, it works. Big thing that we need to change go back here now. You know, I actually fucking love those bands. Like all those bands that I never really used to like back in the day, but the songs would get stuck in my head. But I was like, man, it's more radio rock. But like looking back at it now, it's like, man, I would so much rather listen to 3 Days Grace, Breaking Benjamin, Three Doors Down, like all those bands. Which, by the way, there was one studio in particular that was recording and helping produce these albums and helped make all of those albums, which would be Howard Benson being the producer, Chris Lord Alge being the mix and master engineer, and then also the actual engineer, which is Chris Plotnikoff. Those three own a studio in LA, and all of those bands that you guys are talking about right now all recorded basically all of their, even the band that were like kind of taking some inspiration riff wise off of right now, Warbringer, they recorded Remain Violent out of there. I mean, it's crazy. I don't know if actually, let me see, Korn may have had something. Did Korn ever? Actually, let me. West Valley, that's right. Did Korn ever? Like every band has gotten something done there. Like every band is like, especially from West Coast bands, like really, so many of those bands come through there. I think it's West Valley. A list of some of the bands that have recorded there is My Chemical Romance, 3 Days Grace, POD, Hoobastank, Seether, All American Rejects, and the list goes on, but I'd have to go onto the website. So, like, all of those radio bands from back in the day. It's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. I know at one point, Chris Lord Alge's brother, Tom Alge, whatever his, I think his name's also Lord. Anyway, so he recorded Blink-182's one album. Yeah, Melissa, she does the vocal screaming courses, but it's always hard to find like really good lessons. I think you can buy The Art of Screaming or whatever. on, like, you can pay for the video and download it. It's like a whole course or whatever. All right, let's try this again. Oh, wait. Actually, what I was trying to do... Yes, there we go. I was trying to combine these two. Here we go. So now let's see what it sounds like. Come on, bro. I envisioned it in my brain. And then we did it. All right, so that needs to go a whole nother time through. Let's do it. Ooh, and then like a guitar solo over that. That could be sick. Yeah, so I thought that was true. So back in the 60s with analog tape manipulation, they used to do vocal pitch correction. But modern digital correction began in 1997 when Andy Hildenbrand introduced auto-tune. Originally built using algorithms used in the oil industry to map seismic waves. I actually didn't know this. It changed the music industry overnight. And then Cher did her thing, 1998. Then 2001 up until now. So basically Cher. And they also used to do this thing where they recorded on tape, but they would call it the something effect, the something effect. Or not the effect. It was, I can't remember what it was called, but basically what they would do is, because they used to record on tape, they would, after recording a song, they would just ever so slightly make it faster, and it would bring this like brightness to the mix and to the song. And they did that a lot in the 70s and 80s. So a lot of 70s and 80s songs you hear are actually the reason they sound the way they sound is because they had that little tape trick that they used to do, which is pretty crazy when you think about it. You know, they've been manipulating music, getting it to sound as good as they can for as long as we can remember, you know? Yeah. Sounds very thin up here. Maybe it's We're recording the left guitar now. Ooh, actually, I have an idea. We're just recording it piece by piece for now. Komodo, what up? How long have you been playing? I don't know, a while. Like on it, since seriously playing since my son was born. But I've had a guitar around me and goofed off with it since I was like 12. But I didn't take a guitar seriously till like 2012. All self-taught. About 13 years, I would say. 13 years seriously. Trying to figure out something cool for this riff. I think we're getting there. It's very melodic. It's a lot different than the next song, and I don't know how I feel about it yet. I mean, I like what we're playing, but I almost feel like it's a lot different, you know. And we were going for like the EP style where it slips into the next thing and sounds similar, and I don't feel like we're gonna get that with this. Budweiser. I tell you what, we need them old damn roller dogs. Gonna give me a roller dog and some honey bun. I'm wearing the Budweiser hat until I get this daggone roller dog. Wait just a damn second. Yeah! This time I'm gonna let it all come out! I got the Fred Durst going right now. Yeah! This time I'm gonna let it all come out! This time I'm gonna let it all hang out! Sling blade. Hold on there. Y'all ain't got no more roller dog? We need peanut butter crackers, some of the Twizzlers, some M&M's. Y'all ain't got no more roller dogs? Oh, man. Is that his name? His name is Sling Blade? The truck driver guy? I tell you what, you need to get that big boy needs to get off that roller dog diet. Yeah. Got that nasty, like, gurgle. Like, he's, like, constantly got a piece of phlegm in his throat or something. Like, he's been smoking 30 years, and he's had a piece of phlegm that's just, like, hardened into a rock. Some peanut butter crackers. I need a chocolate starfish. Let's get some chocolate starfish. Y'all got any of that hot dog flavored water? Why do you ask that, Pam? streaming. They came.
They did.
Yippee. What's up, baby? Y'all, I got a package. I've been waiting for these. Raven. I got the stuff, dude. I got the goods. Now we need to open the goods up. Alright. I finally got myself some new plugs. I went basic though because I only have this pair in this size, so I figure if I get 2 black or black and white pairs, then I'll be able to, you know, get the thing. Wait. We got the package. All right, let's open it up. I'll show y'all what I got. All right, so the first one, damn, these look big. I guess that's the right size. First ones, I've never worn tunnels while being this size. So there's the tunnels. And then here are these ones. These are some black and whites. Okay. Let's try the tunnels first. Dude, I've literally never worn tunnels that are this big. I know, they look fucking huge. Like, I don't know if I want to wear ones this big. Let's try it. It's the right size, though. Terrible for winter time. I got extra room. I have so much extra room. I could literally go up 2 sizes, at least. Boom. Carl. The kitty cat. How we looking? How we looking? Carl, say hi. Alright, now get down. Because you're bad. He gets to laying on my keyboard and shit. Alright, we're going to open the other ones now. Yeah, dude, these ones seem pretty cool. I like that I can have a lot of white or more black. And both sides are like that on both of them. So one side has a lot of black. One side has a lot of white. So I could do like either or. Let's put those in. I don't know how they actually look. They don't look bad. They don't look bad. Alright, let's put the other ones in. Not bad. Let's flip it. Let's make it mainly white. Thanks, man. You know, the problem with getting the bigger plugs is if you get... I could have... so these are 35 millimeters, which is almost an inch and a half. It is 4 millimeters away, I believe. They're 4 millimeters away from being an inch and a half. So basically an inch and a half. I think I'm gonna keep these ones in. I like the tunnels too, though. Honestly, I think with just a shirt on and stuff, these might be the winners, but I don't know. Not bad. Some brand new tons. Tongue. Alright, let's throw these in here. I'm gonna throw my old ones in the other bag too. And just for reference, these are the old ones that I had. I've had these ones for so long now. You can see there's a freaking crack in the back of it. Like, yeah. They have been due for some new. I just don't think about them, you know? It's the only reason I never really got them. And I'm also going to keep this bag and keep them in this bag. Got some stuff here. Give these to, I could give this to you, Raven. It's got a whole size chart on it. And it's a ruler, so it tells you how big they are. You hold the gauge up to it. And on the back, it also has the sizes. The names of the sizes and everything. Give $5, get $5. Hook your friend up with $5. I could also hook you up with $5 apparently. $1 is 1 point. 10% off. Use code. Got you. Bet. I got codes. I got codes in different places. Oh shit, a sticker. Came with this cool sticker. Very tattoo studio. You'll get there, man. What size are you trying to get to? There's 4 right there. The little dinkies. That means I'm 31 millimeters bigger. Yeah, it's sick. I love the sticker. It's pretty cool. I'll find something to put it on. Or I'll give it to my son and he can put it on something. He likes stickers too. So I never sticker bomb anything anymore. So what I usually do is typically I will take the sticker and I have a whole bin of band stickers and all types of stickers I've been collecting for years now. So, yeah. Now we got the old baggie. This is where I usually buy the stuff at. I think I've bought from other websites, but it's been so many. I've had those other ones in for years. And the thing is when it's winter time, you don't want to have metal ones in your ears because, like, legitimately, that fucking metal gets so cold and it fucking freezes your ears from like the inside, and then you have the outside, so you're getting like double penetrated. It sucks. It makes your ears hurt so bad. Like anytime it's winter time, let's say we're working outside and it's like, 5 degrees out, the wind's blowing and stuff, and we're working, I'll have my beanie on. I'll actually show you. I actually have a beanie laying on the floor right now. So what I'll do in wintertime when I'm working is I'll literally take my plugs, because it gets so cold, I just flip them up like that. I just flip them up and keep them warm like that. I can flip them up, or I can just bring this down more, but then it just looks goofy. But in the wintertime, I'm like, I don't care how I look. I'm like, I'm getting warm no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, those are good ones too. Exactly. All right, so we've got some dopey radness going on here. It's already fucking 4:17. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna stream for. Actually, I'm not gonna put a limit on it. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stream until I get this next part down. So this part that I've been working on right here. All right. This part that comes after. Okay. Okay, that melodic, like, riffy thing that I was doing. I'm gonna do that. And then I'll hop off of here. So let's go ahead and actually record that. Let's play through a couple more times. So much fun, by the way. Hi, Carl. What are you doing? Look at him. He's all beamed up. He's chilling. A little chilly. What are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah. Look at him. Just straight chilling. What up, Carl? What up, pimp? Alright, let's go ahead and do this. Let's knock this out. Believe it or not, we've been streaming we just hit over 2.5 hours. I need to actually record something today, and I think I'm going to use that idea we talked about earlier, but I've been really, really wanting to use my new, DJI microphones, my lavalier mics. Carl. Stop. Turd. This is why when Carl's in here, I'm like, no. He's over here grabbing my guitar and going like this. He's got the guitar and he's going. Quit licking me. You're only being nice because you want food. Satisfying. All right, let's do it. Nice case too, though, man. Like, what a great product DJI makes. Like, it's $75, I think, after tax, shipped to your house in 2 days or overnight. Actually, you can get the case, all the things, all the accessories, the charger, the adapter, the headset, and the little router that goes on top of the camera right here that Bluetooths the audio to the camera for $80. I mean, and there's 2 of them. So if I wanted to do a long form video and have somebody clipped up with a microphone. I can put one on me, one on them. It'll have perfect, crisp audio the whole video. I mean, $80, and it's like genuinely very good. The only bad thing is it's 24-bit instead of 32-bit. So if I ever do something where I need to rely on them to be very good, and I need to do some heavy editing, I'll just buy the better version. And by the time I do that, they'll be so much cheaper, and I know that those ones will be 32-bit, and I'll be like solid, good to go. So very, very happy with that purchase of those. Yeah. Bean's in here now. They're hungry. Owen! The cats need fed. They're bothering me. Bastards. All right, let's play along. We'll record that as a demo. How about that? Let's hear it from the beginning of that part. They're my size now, so I'm probably gonna wear them for a while. Hell yeah, dude. Are they metal? About the cat, Chloe. You hungry? Alright. Yeah, pink's cool. I personally, I wouldn't want like a super bright. I like the aesthetic of pink, but as far as like wearing like a super hot pink, as of like probably the past 2 years, I've like avoided it. I used to have some hats from some bands and um, shirts that had um, you know pink lettering and stuff like that. But as far as like, pinking out, probably not. Are they like a hot pink? Like a magenta almost. Yeah, see, I probably would like that better. I like darker, more earthy colors myself personally, just right now. Hell yeah. I can't remember. Did you say that you bought them like as a full kit or something? I'm going to be honest. I probably can't afford it right now, but I'm going to say screw it and get Chinese food. You know what I'm saying? I might, just get a little Chinese food here. Just a little bit, just a little bit. Just a little bit, just a little bit. Nothing crazy. Yeah, they go up to 00. That's what I thought. It's the smartest way to go. If you are genuinely just trying to size up, you're not just putting them in for whatever. If you're trying to get to a specific size, the best thing you can do is buy those damn kits. When you go, I will say this though, 7/16 all the way up to 00 is one of the harder ones to move away from that I remember. Like I remember going from 7/16 to, or no, what is it? It's sorry, not 7/16. It's the 0 to 00 was like one of the hardest. I don't know why. It might have just been like sizing back in the day was a little bit different. But yeah, I just remember it sucking so bad. Beginning riff sounds like, so Ghost is one of those bands I never listened to. Like I've never like had the desire to actually listen to some Ghost, but I need to start catching up with more bands like that. Honestly, like I've done so much diving into the underground over the years. I've left behind like whole years and years of music that I should be checking out and listening to. So that's something that I've slowly been working up to it. Honestly, I really have. Like even if it's like going back and listening to older stuff, just not older stuff like 50s, 60s, 70s. Like I'm pretty familiar with that. In 80s and 90s stuff. I just mean like newer metal. Like most modern metal, I genuinely just don't like. Like most modern metal to me just is not good. And it's not to hate on people that play in super low tunings or anything like that. Like it's not any like direct hate towards the listener. It's just, most modern metal and even most modern extreme metal, which ends up just being fucking deathcore bullshit, it just kind of like sucks. Like it sounds all the same, and I say that as somebody who loves thrash and pop punk and all that stuff in between, Midwest emo. I say that as somebody who loves all that stuff, but especially with the metal, it's just like in extreme metal, it's like it's fun to play, it's fun at concerts, it's fun for the first listen or two, but then after that you're not like, I want to go back and listen to that song that was a minute long, a blast beat the whole time, and I got no substance from. You know, it's like as I've gotten older, it's like I want a little bit of melody within my music. You know, give me a little bit, give me something, which is why when I'm playing the thing that I'm playing here, where I'm going real fast at that, you know, there's your melody. Okay, so we're going from that, and then we got that. I'm gonna have to listen to it though, for sure. But honestly, you know, a lot of metal just starts off on that open or the A, and that's definitely a lot of power metal. A lot of thrash does it too. Lots of speed metal stuff always start on the E and the A a lot of the times, but because there's so much you can do with it, it's just so fun to play. Anyways, you guys, so we're about to hit that 3-hour mark on the stream. Thank you guys so much. Anyone that just joined, I am doing the pedal giveaway. So if you are interested in that, at 5,000 subscribers, I'm doing a pedal giveaway. It is a fuzz pedal. I've got some strings, I've got some picks, I've got all that good stuff. Just hit the subscribe button and tap the bell. You have to have the bell tapped, okay? Still 100% figuring out how I'm going to contact the person, but I will have videos up, so it will be a pinned video. So always come back and check to see if there is a winner of the contest chosen on a pinned video, and we'll figure it out. If no one claims it after, we'll figure out how long, you know, a couple days or a week or whatever, then someone else is getting pulled, and we're going to do it live, okay? So with that said, man, thank you guys so much. I'm gonna go get myself some Chinese food, but yeah, tap that bell because you could genuinely win the pedal. There's so many people that are not gonna come back and look. You guys have an actual chance. So with that said, man, thank you guys. Love you guys. Check you later.